So boys, got next weekend's projects loaded in here. May actually get this running after about 9 or so years of sitting in the shed. Just to see what's up with it, see if the motor's good or not. This went through a fire about 9 or 10 years ago. And that one over there has a good PTO clutch in it. I thought it had a broken clutch hub, but I sure don't see it now. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm just curious to see what's going on. I need to look in this one a little deeper, see if it's a red PTO or not, or blue. Because either way, it's still a good clutch. I could go in the 810 or 812, and I just swap the whole clutch out and not piddle around with it. And if it's a red spring clutch, what I might do is disassemble the clutch, take the red spring and the collar off, and put the good clutch in the 810, and the red collar and spring in my 818 maybe. So it's a thought. But anywho's, next weekend's projects. Later, guys. A mess. I also got more stuff coming for this thing too. You guys will find out what that is. So boys, that's something I've always wanted. I've always wanted a set of tri-rib front tires. Never had the money for them before, because $100 for a front tire was a lot, but nowadays I'm doing okay. Well, not say I'm great, but doing okay money-wise. So I got a pair of them for in front of the 816, and I'll get them put on here one day and I'll try them. I'm thinking I'm going to mount these up on another set of front rims, and I'll probably paint them just to make them look decent. And who knows, this loader may end up painted at some point, but not right now. So, hey, I'll catch you guys whenever I do it. Later. These were like $100 a tire. I think I said that. So. Alright, boys and girls. It's late on a Friday night here, but I got them Firestone tri-ribs mounted up on the front of the 816. And it looks pretty good. If it wasn't 30-some degrees out, I'd go out and try them. But as of right now, everything's looking pretty good. I'm going to check the toe end on this before I drive this thing back out of here. But this thing is getting to the point I'm going to have to replace the rest of these hoses. This main loader hose, or the main pressure hose off the pump, it's leaking. Return hose, or the suction hose, has a pretty good hole in it. Been sitting there about a week, and you can see the little spot from it. So it's not bad because it's not a pressure hose, but I'll just change it all, and I'll drain all the oil out, and I'll put what's supposed to be in it, which I think is ATF. And looking at the front axle, it's either one of two things. It's either the bushing or it's the axle's worn, and I'm not too sure which, or maybe a little bit of both until I pull it apart. So for right now, it's usable. That's the main thing. And I'm going to change hoses on it when I get a chance. It's got to get parked in a better location, because I can't tear the hoses off of it and have it that I can't move it. So I'll do that. And looking at it with the tri-ribs on, this wheel over here is definitely kicked out. I also tightened up the wheel bearings, so I assume that helped a lot. I can also see this one, see how the arm is pretty straight. Where that one, the arm is kicked in. So I think what we'll try and do is we'll try and lengthen one side or the other here while it's in the shop, and it's easy to get it warm. Then we'll kick her out and we'll get on PTO clutches. And believe it or not, both these tires were tubed. The tubes were good in them. They're both pretty smooth. I'm thinking this did a lot of loader work on concrete or something. Probably up at the guy's shop where I bought it from, but who knows. So anyhow, it's going to be a short 816 update. Rear tires have been great. Not flat. Been helping a lot. Could still use some more weight, but like I said, if I put a weight box on this, I'd have trouble getting it in the shop. with even this behind it. So, anyhow. Till the next one, guys. Later. Decided I'd change the oil in the old 816 while it's in here. The oil in it was pretty nasty and it was kind of low, so I don't even know what kind of oil filter it had on it, but got that done. I got the toe end set on the front tires here. It's a lot closer than it was anyhow. It may not be perfect, but it's better. So, shut this off. I'm going to check the oil in this again, and we'll be good to go. It's only noon. I haven't been being in the shop a lot, and got some other stuff going on this afternoon tonight. So, I don't know. Might be it for this weekend. I kind of want to get that transmission tore apart though, so I might thrash on that this afternoon. Really, it won't take much. The brake drum, wheel bearing clip, keepers, axle shaft. You guys know what I mean. Axle cap, snap ring there, C-clipper, and I can pop the cover off. So yeah, maybe I'll do that and see what's going on.